She was the last person anyone expected to lie. When 19-year-old Emily Carter walked into that courtroom, she looked small, nervous, almost fragile. Her hands trembled as she adjusted the microphone. The entire room was silent, cameras pointed at. Her face, the jury leaned forward. Then she lifted her finger and pointed directly at Daniel Brooks. "That's him," she said. "He killed my sister." Gasps filled the courtroom. Daniel didn't move. He just stared at her, his face pale, eyes wide, shaking his head slowly as if he couldn't believe what he was hearing. 3 days later, Emily Carter disappeared, and everything people thought they knew about the case began to fall apart. Hannah Carter had been 22 years old when she was found dead inside her apartment in a quiet Texas suburb. She worked at a small marketing firm. She had friends, plans, a future. Nothing about her life suggested danger the night she died. Neighbors reported hearing raised voices, a man and a woman arguing. Around 9:30 p.m., one neighbor claimed she saw Daniel Brooks, Hannah's ex-boyfriend, leaving the apartment building quickly. Daniel and Hannah had broken up 2 months earlier. Their relationship had been messy. Text messages recovered from Hannah's phone showed arguments. Jealousy, threats said in anger. It didn't look good for Daniel. When police questioned him, he admitted they had argued weeks before, but insisted he hadn't seen Hannah that night. He said he was home alone. No witnesses. No alibi. Then Emily stepped forward. She told detectives she had stopped by Hannah's apartment. That evening to drop something off. She said she saw Daniel's car outside. She said she heard shouting. She said she saw him leaving. Her statement changed everything. Police arrested Daniel within 48 hours. The media exploded with headlines. Jealous ex kills young woman. News vans parked outside the courthouse. Social media filled with anger. Emily became the grieving sister demanding justice. In interviews, she cried. She said her sister was her best friend. She said Daniel had always scared her. She said she feared something like this would happen. People believed her. Why wouldn't they? She had no reason to lie, or so everyone thought. The trial moved quickly. Prosecutors painted Daniel as possessive and unstable. They replayed angry voice messages in court. They showed screenshots of arguments. They emphasized the neighbor's testimony. But the most powerful moment came when Emily took the stand. Her voice broke as she described hearing her sister scream. She wiped tears from her eyes. The jury watched her closely. Some jurors cried with her. When the prosecutor asked her if she saw the person leaving the apartment that night, she didn't hesitate. Yes, she said firmly. It was Daniel. Daniel's defense attorney tried to shake her story, asking about lighting, distance, timing. She never changed her answer. The courtroom believed her. But before the jury could return a verdict, something happened that no one could explain. 3 days after her testimony, Emily didn't show up for court. At first, her family thought she needed rest. The stress had been overwhelming. By nightfall, they were worried. By morning, they called police. Her car was found parked near a highway rest stop 30 miles away. Her purse was inside. Her phone was gone. No signs of struggle, no blood, no witnesses. It was as if she had simply stepped out of her life. Immediately, suspicion fell on Daniel. Even from jail, people assumed he had arranged it, that he had friends on the outside, that he wanted to silence her. But investigators began digging deeper. And what they found changed everything. The night before she disappeared, Emily had searched online for something unusual. How to disappear and start over. How to legally change your name. How long before police stopped looking for missing adults? Those searches raised red flags. Then detectives uncovered something even more disturbing. 3 weeks before Hannah's death, Emily had taken out a life insurance policy on her sister. She listed herself as the sole beneficiary.